fans, we are set to go. This bout, 3 rounds scheduled in the flyweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, a wrestler standing 5 feet 5 inches tall and weighing in officially 125 1/4 pounds. As a professional, he brings an outstanding record into the cage, 6 victories and 2 defeats. From Daly City, California, here is Taylor, the Ninja McCorriston. And next, his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist standing 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in officially 124 3/4 pounds. He holds a professional record, 10 victories, just 2 defeats. He fights out of and represents Chino, California. He is the former TPF featherweight champion, Darrell Montague. Referee in charge, Jason McCoy.
Jason McCoy will oversee this flyweight contest here at Tachi Palace Fights 3rd Scene. Unfinished business, I'm TJ DeSantis, along with the mastermind Jordan Breen, UFC veteran featherweight Javier Vasquez cageside here in Lemoore. And we're underway. McCorriston takes the center of the cage very quickly.
A quick start at 125, shocker. Something that needs to be said for Taylor McCorriston, too. We've kind of positioned this bout as, he's got to get Montague to the ground. Taylor McCorriston, in general, is a very good MMA fighter. You look at his record, 6-2. He's kind of an opponent for a more local guy. But the fact of the matter is, his only losses have come to TJ Dillashaw, happens to be pretty good in the UFC, and Hector Sandoval, who's supposed to be on this card, who's a very, very good fighter in his own right. So he hasn't lost to scrubs. His only losses have come to very, very good fighters who have bright futures.
Interesting thing, Montague circling into the power hand. So see if he makes that adjustment. There's no reason to be circling that direction.
McCorriston goes high with the kick, but does not.
And McCorriston responding to it. If you're going to circle into a guy's power hand, throw that head kick. Try to get him walking into it.
Throw the straight right hand or the right high kick.
McCorriston in with a right hand and a right high kick.
Some defensive parrying tactics there by Darrell Montague. Very, very nifty stuff as we've continued to talk about defense throughout the night.
Flyweight's feeling the other one out early here in the first round. McCorriston in the white, Montague in the black.
Interesting stuff here. Darrell Montague, a right-handed fighter, going southpaw here against Taylor McCorriston.
I like his movement. I like Montague's footwork and his movement. His head movement looked good.
Darrell Montague's first fight as a father. Might not be adding too many more to him after somewhere like that.
Montague will be allotted 5 minutes here of recovery time. Jason McCoy puts the fighters in neutral corners.
Fortunately, not a terrible low blow, but definitely one Montague felt as we look at the replay here.
Yep.
No question there. Instant reaction. Not a gruesome one. No dry heaves here, but definitely a short reprieve in order.
Yeah, and if you're going to take a minute, you might as well take 2, 3. You're allotted 5. Definitely don't want to rush it. You get a little cup check. You always want to make sure you're good to go because getting kicked low can take it out of you cardiovascular-wise.
Topically, though, we talked about Montague, this being his first fight since losing to Ian McCall. In March, he was actually offered a fight with one of the best flyweights in the world, Jussier Formiga da Silva, but opted to turn it down because his first child, has just been born, so he opted to play the role of father more so than prize fighter. Certainly admirable, but in here now trying to bring one home for his girl's first Mother's Day.
Looks like Montague has recovered, and we are going to get a touch of the gloves here and back underway.
Montague looks really comfortable standing, but he's still circling that wrong way. He's got good head movement. Looks very comfortable standing. There's a shot. Counters. Up against the fence. Traditionally, Millennium Jiu-Jitsu guys are very good up against the cage, both up against it and putting somebody up against the cage.
And as you say that, Montague puts him in the fence.
This was the old MO of that team, being able to use the fence to their advantage.
A little over 2 minutes into this first round. Darrell Montague taking on Taylor McCorriston. And again, Montague's still in that southpaw stance.
Wonder if they saw something in the film that made him decide to do that, or maybe in training he's just decided to go southpaw. Good straight left hand down the pipe, and he backed off.
Sometimes fighters will switch stances to better improve their shot, but we haven't seen Darrell Montague look for a takedown yet.
I don't think he's going to be looking for a takedown. That's not what he wants to do in this fight, I don't think. I think he wants to keep it standing and look to finish with
there's a
spectacular
left
fashion.
Corson needs to do something
Finito.
that's done. Wow.
What coffin nails put in there by Darrell Montague, and incredible work. Romy Aram in his corner said put that pressure on. He stepped forward slowly, took his time, big left hand, backed up, got comfortable again, another big left hand. That was like clockwork. Very, very diligent work by Darrell Montague.
Huh?
And Darrell Montague visits our commentary position and asks Javi Vasquez when they can train together.
Yeah,
Textbook striking there. Countered the leg kick, stepped in with the left hand, and right here, powerful shots on top. He's not winging away with both hands. That's full body extension, driving all of his force down there. I call them coffin nails. That's how you put a guy in the pine box.
Man,
impressive stuff by Darrell Montague.
Didn't flurry uncontrollably, precision, landed the shots flush, 100% power, leverage, technique.
That's why they call them the mongoose. When they strike, that's how it is. They dance a bit, take their time, and as soon as they get a way in, boom, right to the snake's neck. That's exactly what you saw there from Darrell Montague. Patience and precision paying off in power.